Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another jhoff fitness workout. If you saw my pull workout from yesterday, I've got a link in the description and then it's going to be up here at the top as well. We did all pull movements yesterday for our workout. So today we're going to do all push, a bunch of movements involving the chest, the triceps, and the quads. I like to double up on quads because I'm trying to build my legs a bit more. So we'll hit those double compared to everything else. But everything is again going to be either body weight or band. I'm not using kettlebells today, but I am gonna be bringing back my couch. So if you guys saw my couch workout that I posted, link up above, it's a total body workout, just incorporating the couch for a bunch of different exercises. So I'm gonna bring back the leg press. We're gonna be using the couch for that. So we'll be inside for one of the circuits, and then we're gonna go outside for the rest. I'll show you all the equipment here in a second, but I'm doing the same set and rep structure as yesterday for the pull workout. So we'll be doing the same kind of rep counts and tempos. Today I'm gonna show you guys that third set where we have a 2 count push, a hold for 1, and then a drop down for 1. So let's take the push up for example. Let's say we start at the bottom. We're pushing up for 2. We're gonna hold at the top, squeeze the chest, and then drop down for 1. Back up nice and slow for 2. Hold at the top, down for 1. So just a little bit different tempo change than the video I showed you yesterday. But if you guys looked at the descriptions, my full set, we hit this tempo. So I'm just gonna showcase this to you because I think it's a little bit of a tricky one. So you guys will see that. For the equipment, as I mentioned, we're gonna be using my couch for that leg press. I'm gonna be doing some banded push-ups and some banded front squats. So for those, I've got that very big, thick, blue, heavier band. Let's walk outside real quick. We're gonna go back onto the back patio and we're gonna use several different bands again. So I've got that moderate to heavy green band once more, and then we're also going to use 2 of these yellower bands there, medium, and then I've got 2 purple bands as well for a lighter resistance there. And I have, like I said, 2 of them. So on this other post over here, you got the same yellow up high, purple down low. So I'm going to be using both of those for some flies and crossovers. And then I'm also going to be using a mini band today. It's a light mini band, so if you guys happen to have one of those, fantastic. If not, you don't necessarily need it. So all of these exercises can be done with lighter resistance, no resistance, dumbbells, kettlebells, bands if you have them, whatever you guys like. I happen to have bands, so that's what I'm using. All right, so I'm heading back inside. I'm gonna start my third set. This is 8 reps of everything. My cardio today is burpees, so I'm gonna do 8 reps of those, and I'm actually splitting them up because I'm gonna do, on the vertical jump, I'm adding in a tuck, knee tuck at the top for 1 rep, and then for the second rep, I'm doing a butt kick. So I'm gonna do 4 knee tucks and 4 butt kicks, 8 full burpees so I can get to the end. All right, so enough said, let's get to it. All right, so for those full burpees, we got that vertical jump, hands to the floor, kick the feet back. I'm doing a full push up here for the full burpee. If you guys wanna take that out, just kick the feet back, hop up, and then get vertical again. And like I said, I'm adding in a tuck jump where I'm pulling both knees up toward my chest for 1 rep, and then the second rep, I'm clicking my heels up high for a butt kick. So you guys can add those in if you want to, or just do that vertical jump. But here we go, 8 reps. I like to do a vertical jump just to get started, and then get tuck, and then butt kick for the second. Tuck, and butt kick. Halfway there, 3 reps. 2, last one. All right, there are the burpees. All right, next up, I'm grabbing that thick band. We're gonna go to that front squat. So I'm gonna stand on that band. My feet are gonna stay about hip width or maybe a little bit closer. I'm gonna have that band go outside my knees. I'm gonna get nice and low because I wanna put that band over top of my shoulders, right underneath my chin. So it's kind of in that front-loaded front squat position. I'm gonna keep my hands on that band because it kind of chokes you a little bit. So I'm just gonna hold onto it and kind of pull away from my neck. They're also there to make sure that band doesn't go anywhere, but I'm keeping my elbows up nice and high as well. So feet are set. I want to keep the band underneath the arch of my foot. You can stand on directly heel over the band. That gives you more stability, but if you have it a little bit farther forward, it helps to really focus on the quads more because that weight or the resistance is pulling you forward, as a front squat should. So, get set. I'm gonna come up out of that deep squat a little bit, and then here we go. So, we're gonna come up for 2, 1 second pause, and then down for 1. Coming up a little slower, pause, and down. Up, 2, pause, down. Up, 2, pause, down. Halfway there, come on up. 2, pause, down. 3 more. Up, 2, pause, down. Up, 2, pause. 1 more rep. Up, 2, pause, down. We go. All right, let's get rid of that band for a second. I'm moving to the floor for push-ups. So I'm gonna drop you guys down here, give you a little better angle. We are going to keep that band though, because I want these to be heavy push-ups. So, pulling that band over top of my back here. I want that band to go over the top of my back, but I'm actually gonna tuck my arm in between that band. So, one part of it is up above the arm, the other's down below. I'm just gonna get it kind of set there, and then I'm gonna lay down. I'll readjust it here in a second. I wanna get nice and close to the floor. Hold on to that band. I'm gonna loop it back up over top of my upper back and shoulders. The bottom part, I wanna cinch up as high as I can, so that band gets pretty close to itself on my back. Get my hands set, and then here we go. We're pushing up for 2, 1 second pause, and down. Up, 2, down. Up, 2, down. And again, up, 2, down. Halfway there, 4 more. Up, 2, down. Up, 2, 2 reps left. Up, 2, down. Up, 2. All right, there we go. 8 more. All right, let's move over to that leg press. So, turning you guys a little bit to see that couch. Again, if you guys saw my couch workout video, you'll be able to see how I get in there a little bit better. I'm gonna try and show you real quick how I do it. I'm gonna get nice and close, grab the bottom of my couch. I do have some feet on my couch, so it gives me a couple of inches of grabbing space. I've also got a welcome mat under the opposite end of the couch that'll help keep the feet from sliding on my wood floors. If you guys have carpet, maybe it'll be okay, but if you want to put something against the feet to keep them from sliding, I recommend it. Stay safe. All right, so I'm gonna start by deadlifting that couch up, and then I want to get underneath it. I'm actually picking this couch up over top of my head as I sit down underneath it. I'm gonna lay all the way back and pop my feet up underneath that couch. My back making noises against the floor here. Pardon me. All right, so I got my knees underneath the edge of the couch here, but I need my feet there. So we're gonna go ahead and just slide the feet up there. That's my back. Slide, sweaty against these wood floors. All right, we got the feet set. We can either keep the feet on the frame of the couch, or since I have those feet, and if I want to, I can go with a nice wide stance and kind of turn my toes outward and have my feet up on those footrests. I'm gonna keep mine in closer because I'm still focusing on quads here, and you can even do this one leg at a time, which is what I'm gonna do. So the couch, my couch doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it. It doesn't have a fold out bed or anything like that. So it's just a normal couch. So it doesn't have a whole lot of weight. So I'm just gonna bring one knee in toward my chest as far as I can, and then press all the way back up, coming in and up. Now I'm gonna start those counts here. So I'm gonna bring it back down. I'm gonna push out for 2, little squeeze, and then down. Up, 2, squeeze, down. Up, 2, 1 count at the top, 1 count down. Up for 2, and down. Halfway there. Up, 2, and down. Up, 2, squeeze, down. Up, 2, I've lost count, I'm gonna do one more. And there should be 8. I'm gonna stay at the top and just swap feet here. We're going back to the right side, 8 reps on this side. So we're going out, 2, little squeeze, down fast. Up, 2, squeeze, down, up, 2, squeeze, down, up, 2, squeeze, down. Come on, keep going, up, 2, squeeze, down. Lost count again. This is either 5 or 6. I'm gonna treat it as 5. Make sure I don't undershoot. 2 reps more, up, 2, squeeze, down. Last one, up, 2, squeeze, and down. All right, I'm actually gonna push it back to the top. I'm gonna do a couple calf raises while I'm here, or calf presses, since we're on the leg press machine here. So I'm just keeping my legs straight, pointing my toes up toward the ceiling, flexing my calves, getting about, let's just do 10 reps. But you know, while we're here, might as well add in just a little calf work. Get full flexion here, really point those toes out. All right, and that'll do it. All right, I'm gonna bring the couch down, get my hands back on it, and then I'm gonna do a sit-up, pushing that couch above my head so that I can come all the way out of it. I'm gonna kind of do a Turkish get up here, and then deadlift the couch down. Oh, buddy. All right, now I'm gonna have to mop the floors later. They're nice and sweaty. Lovely. But hard work deems that we need to get messy. So I'm going outside now. One more exercise for this first circuit. I'm gonna do a tricep dip. So I'm gonna come right over here. I've got a step outside my back door onto the patio. So I'm gonna do some tricep dips right here. Set you down, get you guys set. Kind of, sort of. It's not quite the angle I want. Try and get it right. I hope that's good. It'll have to do. All right, so I'm grabbing that medium to heavy band again. I am going to loop it up over my shoulders. I don't want this to be down over my back because when I do these dips, that's gonna fall off my back. So I want it up nice and high. Just be mindful that it's not pulling down too hard on your neck. So hands are inside. I'm gonna place each hand on the edge of this step here. I'm gonna have my legs straight out. If you need to, you can bend your knees a little bit to take off some of that weight. You can of course do this without the band as well. We wanna keep the elbows in close to the body. Elbows stay behind us, but we wanna make sure that the back stays flat and we go straight up and down the edge of this step here. If your hips start to shift forward and there's a big gap between the step and your back, that puts a lot of strain on your shoulder. So we want to try and keep the body close to that bench or the step, whatever you're using here, so that we protect that shoulder joint. All right, band set again, up high. I'm gonna have my hands set, keep them in a little close, feet out, nice and tall, chest forward, back straight. I'm gonna drop down, and then we're pushing. We're gonna come up for 2, little squeeze, and then down. Up, 2, squeeze, down. Up, 2, squeeze, down, up, 2, squeeze, and down, halfway there, come on, up, 2, squeeze, down, last 3 reps, come on, that band's starting to slip, try to hold it, 2 more, up, squeeze, down, and last one, up, 2, squeeze, down, and there we go. Triceps barely held onto that band. But if that happens, you can readjust it, get it back up on your shoulders. All right, I'm gonna leave that band there because I'm gonna use it again here in just a little bit. But that is the end of circuit 1. I'm staying out here for the rest of these exercises, but we are gonna move back into some burpees. So same thing with this before. I got that vertical hop, hitting the floor, coming up, I'm doing a tuck jump, and then a butt kick. Tuck for the odd numbers, butt kick for the even. 8 reps. There's 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, next up, we are gonna go over to a reverse lunge and a knee drive up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand and starting in a split stance, I'm gonna lunge down in a reverse. And then when I stand up, I'm driving that left leg up as high as I can go, and I'm actually gonna jump up as well. So from the side view, we're gonna lunge back and down, and then we come up and jump. So it's gonna be going down for 2, up for 1 jump, and there's not really a pause because we're getting that plyo movement jumping up off of the ground. So here it is, 8 reps each leg. Ready? Here we go. It's gonna be a back, 2, jump up, little jump, back, maybe just a little pause at the bottom to control that, slow it down, and up. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. All right, swapping legs. So again, it's a back lunge, a little hold back there, and then we jump up. A little bit of calf work on this one as we jump on that single leg, using that back knee as it drives up to help us jump, but you're still gonna feel it in that front leg, quads, and calves. I think that was 6, 7, and 8. All right, the towel on my brow real quick. Next up, we're gonna go to a banded chest fly. I'm coming over here for that banded chest fly. We're gonna grab these upper bands. I'm gonna go ahead and step forward just a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep my chest forward. Elbows stay slightly bent. I'm coming forward, getting my hands close together, and then back and out for that 1 count. So I'm gonna go forward for 2, hold for 1, and then come back for 1. Ready? Here we go. Pulling in, 2, little hold, out, in, 2, hold and out, in, 2, and out, in, 2, and halfway there, in, 2, back out we go, in, 2, 2 more, in, 2, and out, last one, in, 2, and out. All right, I'm gonna go back over here. We're gonna do some split squats. So, getting you guys situated again. We're gonna try and get a good view here, but I can't get too low. The angle of this camera. So, I'm grabbing that moderate to heavy band again. I'm gonna be stepping on that band with just 1 foot. I'm gonna start with my right leg forward. So I'm stepping on that band, and then my left leg is gonna come back up onto that bend, the step that we were using for those tricep dips earlier. Now, 2 ways that we can hold on to this band. First way is just to grab down low, keep the back flat. We're standing up like we're doing some more lunges, so the back stays straight, and we're just squatting down onto that front knee and then press back up. So you can either grab down low and hold on to that band, or we can go ahead and bring that band up over the neck, and I'm going to tuck it over 1 shoulder. So it's going over my left shoulder underneath my right. Back flat, standing upright, stand up, nice and tall. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go down, 2, press up, and squeeze at the top. Down, 2, up, and squeeze. Down, 2, up, and squeeze. Down, 2, up, keep it going, come on. Press up, let's switch that. We're gonna go down, up, 2, squeeze, down, up, 2, squeeze, down, 2 more, up, 2, squeeze, down, up, 2, squeeze. All right, let's swap legs. So bring that left leg forward, and I put my foot underneath that band, and then I'm swapping how that band goes over my back. So it's gonna go over the right shoulder, underneath the left, adjust it, try and keep it even, that right leg back, and here we go. We're gonna go down 1, up 2, hold at the top. I screwed that up for the first 4 reps on the other side. Oh, we got this. So here we go. We're gonna drop down, come up, 2, hold, down quick. Up, 2, hold, down. Up, 2, hold, down. Up, 2, hold, keep going. Come on, we got it. Up, 2, hold, down. Up, 2, hold. I think we got 2 more. Come on. Up, 2, hold, down. Up, 2, hold, and there we go. Okay, we're now done with that green band, so we're just gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna turn you guys back. we're gonna go for some tricep overhead extensions, and I'm gonna keep that band up high. So I'm grabbing that upper yellow band, and I'm gonna step facing away from the pole. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna keep my hands together. So I'm starting with my palms together here. And then as I push my arms out, I'm gonna try to push my palms face out. So my hands are just kind of twisting out. That's gonna just get a bit more squeeze with the triceps as those hands push out. All right? Same count, out for 2, hold 1, back for 1. Get that band set, and here we go. We're pushing out, 2, little squeeze as we turn the hands out, and then back. Out, 2, squeeze, back. Out, 2, squeeze, back. Out, 2, squeeze, 4 more, come on. Out, 2, squeeze, and back. Out, 2, squeeze, 2 more times. Out, 2, squeeze, last one. Out, 2, squeeze. All right, let's bring it back in. Nice work. All right, 2 circuits down. Time for another towel, a little sip of water, and then we'll go for 3. All right, guys, round 3. Back to burpees, 1 more time. 8 reps, 4 of them with that tuck jump, 4 with the butt kick, and then we got our final 4 exercises. So let's hit it hard 1 more time. Ready? Here we go. Got that hop up, hands down, feet back. We're standing up, and we got that tuck. Then the butt kick, and the tuck, butt kick. Come on, keep going, halfway there. Tuck, and kick. 1 more each time. All right, there it is. We're done with burpees. Okay, guys, next up, we're gonna go to a wall sit with a 1-legged leg extension here. So I'm gonna grab that mini band, and again, this is not a very thick one. I don't want a whole lot of tension because we're focusing on control and stability here. So I'm gonna loop that band over each ankle. I wanna keep that band nice and low, and I've actually tried this a couple different ways. I like it taking that band, and I'm gonna put it over 1 toe. So it's over top of my right foot on the toes, back around the ankle, and then it's around the ankle of my left foot. Sounds a little tricky, but it actually works a little bit better than putting the band around both ankles, for me at least. So next up, we're gonna keep the feet nice and close together. I'm gonna get down in a wall sit, so I'm sliding down. I want a good 90 degrees in those knees. Then I'm gonna pick up that right foot, balancing on the left. I'm gonna kick that right foot out, doing a leg extension, and then coming back in. It's gonna be an out, 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, in. Notice I'm kind of pointing my toes up as that band gets away. Out, 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, 2 more. Come on, almost there. Out, 2, hold, last one. Out, 2. All right, take a second. Let's swap that band. So now I'm putting it over top of those left toes. Get set again. Nice and low in that wall sit. Back against the post. Good 90-degree bend. Left foot up. We're kicking out. 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, in. Almost there. Come on. Out, 2, hold, 4 more. Out, 2, hold, in. Out, 2, hold, 2 left. Out, 2, hold, 1 more time. Come on. Out, 2, hold, and there it is. Oh, I'm gonna dread that last set of 2, 2, 2. Whew. All right, I'm gonna keep that band around 1 foot for the time being, but I'm not gonna use it here because I'm gonna move over and we're gonna do a low to high cable or band crossover here. So we're going back to these bands on each of the posts here. I'm gonna grab the bottom ones. So remember, we've got those lighter bands at the bottom, 1 on each side. I'm grabbing them, and I'm gonna do another chest fly almost, but my arms are starting down low, and then they're gonna come up high, and I wanna actually cross my wrists over top of each other. I'll do right hand on top of left for 1 rep, and then left hand on top of right for the next. Split stance again, get set, chest forward, back straight, elbows stay slightly bent. Here we go. We're coming up, 2, pause, down, up, 2, pause, down, again, up, 2, pause, down, up, 2, pause, halfway there, come on, up, 2, pause, down, up, 2, pause, one more time, each way, up, 2, pause, last rep here, up, 2, and there we go. All right, quick catch of the breath, but I'm going back into the quads. Here, we're gonna do a duck walk. So I'm keeping that band, the mini band, around both feet. You can do this with that band up at the knees. I like making it a little bit more challenging by putting it down by the feet. Stretches that band a bit more, makes it a little bit harder to balance and stabilize as you're moving. But for that duck squat, or that duck walk, we're getting down into a full 90-degree squat, and then we're just walking around. So we're gonna take little steps, and I want us to go straight forward, just turn and walk in a straight line. Adding that resistance band around the feet is gonna make it more challenging, so let's get to it. Now step into that band, keep it nice and low at the ankles here. Feet are gonna stay about hip width apart, and again, we get down. 90-degree squat, back stays neutral, nice and flat, and here we go. Just a little step, 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 step. I want to keep my legs going straight forward. Unlike some of those banded walks that you see where everybody moves side to side, kind of laterally, that focuses a little bit more on the outer thigh and the glutes. Right now, I want to focus just on the quads. So I'm staying down as low as I can, just taking those steps forward, forward, forward. Turn around, couple steps back. Remember, we're doing 8 each leg, nice and slow. All right, there we go. Notice I didn't really count on that because I just want to take a step and hold it for just a second while I transfer from one leg to the next. All right, guys, one final exercise. I'm gonna go back to that purple band, and we're gonna do a tricep kickback, one arm at a time. So, what we're gonna do is get into another nice split stance. I'm gonna grab a hold of that band. It's down low, remember? I'm holding on with my left arm, so I'm gonna have my right leg forward. I'm gonna get down nice and low. I'm gonna have that right arm braced against that right knee, and then I'm pulling that left arm up and kicking back. We want to really make sure that as we kick that arm back, the elbow does not move. It should stay in the same position, even though the hand is moving forward and back, the elbow does not. All right? So let's get to it. Keep that good form. Picking that band up again. Split stance. Right elbow's going to rest on that knee. Left elbow comes up. It's going to stay there the whole time. Then we're pushing back for 2, little squeeze, and in, back, 2, squeeze, in, back, 2, notice that elbow, it hasn't moved, it stays right where it should, and just the arm moving forward and back. You want to make sure that that elbow stays up high, keep squeezing, come on, almost there, back, 2, squeeze, in, last one, back, 2, squeeze, and we'll switch sides. All right, same thing here. I'm going to turn and give you guys a little different angle, but again, left elbow resting on that knee, right arm is up, and then we're pushing back, 2, squeeze, in, back, 2, squeeze, and in, back, 2, squeeze, in, back, 2, squeeze, halfway there, 4 more, back, 2, squeeze, in, back, 2, squeeze, 2 more reps, almost done, back, 2, squeeze, final 1, back, get that squeeze, and in. All right, there we go, all done. Nice work, everybody, great job. working through those push movements. Like I said, yesterday we had a pull workout that we did. If you guys missed that, there's the link in the description below. You'll also see it at the end of this video. So you compare this workout with another one very similar, same set structure, just all pulling movements. Yesterday it was storming, so I didn't get a chance to do any cardio after the workout, but I'm gonna go on a 1.5 mile run here, very light. I'm not pushing my limits here. I've already got a good bit of cardio with the circuit training. I do have a 4th set to complete before I go do that run, but as soon as I finish that 4th set, I'm gonna go head out, nice easy jog, and then I'll come back, foam roll and stretch. Make sure you guys take care of that recovery as well as crushing the workouts themselves. You got to get that good recovery in. Make sure you're getting some cardio. I'm sure most of us are. That's, a lot of cardio is going on right now, but that's good. We need it. Don't forget the flexibility. Work on that as well. Nutrition, sleep, it's all important, every little bit. So make sure you guys are staying healthy, staying fit, staying safe, and we'll see you next time.